Hello there, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Warm Toast at the Players Cup. I'm Steve Dodge. Today I'm joined by Disc Nation's Damon Neth. Thank you, Damon Neth, for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome, Steve. It's my pleasure. We couldn't be more excited to have Players Cup come into the Austin area. Very exciting.
Thank you for that great segue into the Players Cup. The Players Cup is the first major to come to Austin in quite some time. What does this mean to Austin and to Disc Nation?
Yeah, well, we couldn't be more excited for the Players Cup. I mean, it's great to have a major national tour event coming through, and like you said, it has been quite a long time. Austin has a great disc golf scene, very vibrant. I think no matter what level you look at, you see lots of activity. There are loads and loads of players, many strong clubs that really drive an organized scene. So there's organized minis, which are one-round tournaments just about every day of the week. Seems like there's tournaments, at least one tournament every weekend throughout most of the year because the weather down here, we don't get a real hard winter. So play actually continues on most of the year here, with the summer actually being the off season for locals because it's so hot sometimes. Right now, in and around Austin, there's pretty close to 30 courses if you, I guess, go within a half an hour of any direction of the center of the city. So, and of course, Twin Parks is where the Players Cup is. It's in Dripping Springs, which is about 15 minutes outside of Austin. So the scene itself is great. And, of course, we have our flagship superstore here. So that's kind of an anchor to the locals as well. We get a lot of people in the store throwing discs out on our driving range. And, it's just a very natural scene. Disc golf's very much part of the community here in Austin.
I was impressed with your store and that driving range. I heard the driving range is 600 feet long. Is that true?
Yeah, 600 feet long, and it's much wider than that. We actually, sometimes we set up like a little 9-hole course back there and do mini events. So it's a lot of fun. In addition to being a driving range, it's just kind of a nice, versatile place for us to do all kinds of different flying disc events.
Well done. You have 30 courses in and around the Austin area. We have 20 to 25 courses in all of Massachusetts. Clearly, Austin is indeed a mecca of disc golf. Well done down there.
It's great, and I think we're rediscovering our roots. It seems for a little while there it was kind of bumping along, but I think lately it just seems like everything's been gelling, and the whole scene's been coming together real nice.
Online, it says that Twin Parks is an alternative country club. Can you let people know what they should expect when they come to Twin Parks or when they watch Twin Parks online at the Players Cup? Let us know what is Twin Parks all about.
Oh, absolutely. Twin Parks is a great place, and it is very unique. They have a variety of sports. I think disc golf is probably the feature event, but you can also do mountain biking, paintball, other types of alternative sports out there. But they have 2 disc golf courses, the Park and the Shire. And then, of course, the new course that's going in, which will be used for Players Cup, specifically designed for the match play event, which is called, I believe, the Crown Course. So that has not been officially unveiled yet, but they're putting the final touches on that. But the interesting thing about Twin Parks is, it has a lot of amenities that you don't normally see associated with disc golf. They've got a clubhouse with a pro shop and Steady's Bar and Grill off of that, and a big deck that they just built. It's really a nice place to spend time in addition to being able to get in some great golf and mountain biking and other things. It is unique. I think they market themselves as the first alternative sports disc golf club or alternative sports club and one of the first private disc golf clubs. And it's definitely a unique environment. And I guess for anybody who's coming to Austin, they also offer camping out there. They really offer it all.
It sounds like a beautiful location. I know you guys have had a dry summer. What preparations have been going on out there at the Players Cup, at Twin Parks, to get ready for the Players Cup?
Well, like I said, they put in a whole new course designed by Mike Olse. Mike is one of those members of the glue that holds the Austin disc golf scene together. Mike's been involved in a lot of different things. He's worked for the Austin Parks and Rec Group for some time. He's been a board member for the Waterloo Club, which is, I think, the second oldest disc golf club in the world. They'll have the 34th annual Waterloo Classic in about a week here.
Nice.
Mike's kind of leading the way, I guess, with environmental course design, and that's really important here in Austin because even though most people think it's dry, we do get really heavy rains which contribute to erosion. So he's been doing a lot on the environmental side of course design for many years now. Different approaches for making sure that the courses are low maintenance, low water, things like that. So Mike has been redesigning, or I guess designing the new crown course out there. And they've been going through an awful lot of preparation. We've been stocking up the pro shop, and like I said, they just put a brand new deck on in front of Steadies where people are going to be able to watch the action live or go in the bar and see the streaming video from play around the course. So it's going to be pretty unique, I think. And, except for it being dry, like you said, which is something we can't control, I think the place is looking great. And I'm really excited for it and for the event.
So you mentioned the term redesign. Twin Parks used to have 2 courses on it. Did they just take 9 holes from one and 9 holes from the other and hodgepodge them together? Or was this a complete redesign for the Players' Cup?
Well, so there was the Hill and the Shire course, and the Crown course actually plays like in and between them. So it's not 9 from one and 9 from another. It's actually a use of the land that spans the two to create a super course. And the interesting thing about this course, according to Mike, is that it's specifically designed with a lot of risk and reward, which benefits a match play format. So that's really exciting, and I think it was kind of it was good timing that they engaged Mike to do this project with Players Cup coming, because I think it kind of added focus to what this course should highlight. And from what I've seen in terms of risk and reward, it should be very exciting for the world's best players to come out and really have to make those tough decisions about where to play, where to lay up, where to go for it. And I think with the match play competition, any dog can have his day. So
that is very exciting. That is perfect. I had no idea they were redesigning the course specifically for the Players' Cup, for risk reward, for match play. That is going to be that's going to make this spectacle spectacular. How does this vision fit in with your vision of disc golf?
Well, clearly Players' Cup is, I think the event itself has some good history, but I think particularly the way that it seems to be shaping up at Twin Parks is, I think, kind of the vision of the future, where you have premium events coming to venues that are really designed for, a better not only player experience, but viewer experience. There really aren't too many things like, if you've ever been to a ball golf tournament, like a FedEx Cup type tournament or something, that's clearly a different experience than your normal disc golf event. Whereas I think I see the green shoots growing out at Twin Parks in terms of that quality experience. People being able to come, stay, see the action, buy hot food, go into an air-conditioned clubhouse, use an actual bathroom, instead of a porta potty or something. It's really, I think that certainly we have a ways to go as a sport, but I would say that, Players' Cup, and in particular the Players' Cup at Twin Parks, is really showing, I think, where the sport can go and will continue to go in the future. And, that's always been one of these, I guess, things that's been out there, the whole concept of paying for play versus should disc golf be free? And there's certainly plenty of places to play for free in the whole world. And I think a premium event like in a premium place like Twin Parks, you really see, well, for a few extra dollars, I can come and play a really well-designed course, well-maintained course that has, in Austin, there's so many players who play all the different parks that it can actually be quite challenging to get on and get a tee time and play around in a reasonable amount of time. So I also see that as being kind of a difference of that venue here in Austin, is that, it's relatively less traffic and, more quality experience all around. So I'm excited for, I guess, the local players to have a venue, to be able to use on a weekly basis, and also for the national crowd to be able to see, I guess, kind of what disc golf can be and where we can take it in the future. And of course, with us being here in Austin, it just really helps strengthen our roots to have a quality venue like that where we can host events. And like I said, we've got a pro shop out there. So I think it all just feels very natural for us. And like we're heading in the right.
It sounds like a great fit out there. And you basically answered my next question, which was going to be, why should somebody come out to the Players' Cup? And with a clubhouse, with food, with drink, with shelter, with great golf going on, with the world's best players, with a course designed for match play to highlight risk reward. It sounds like you've got it all out there. So,
well, not only that, but the whole the whole Players' Cup weekend, if you will, or series of events. There's a lot of fun things for people to come out and do. So whether or not people want to come out and watch the live event, or whether they want to come out and do some of the other activities, I think there's a lot of reasons to come out. In particular, we're really excited about Change the Movie, which we're going to be showing on Thursday night. We're selling tickets for that online and in our store and out at Twin Parks for $5 pre-sale. And it's just really exciting. I was fortunate enough to be able to see the screening of Chains out at Worlds. And, talk about where the sport's going and the excitement of it. I think that a movie like Chains really brings it home. It gets you re-excited about the sport and the potential. And it really, the passion that the players have and disc golf enthusiasts really comes through in that movie. So we're hoping a lot of people will come out for that on Thursday to kind of kick things off. We're also planning on doing some events at our Superstore in and around Players Cup to kind of, make people feel part of the activities. But, clearly we want to get a big crowd out there on Saturday, which should be, one of the major days there where the field drops down from just down to the Final Four for Sunday. So we're really excited. And so I guess in terms of why people should come out, not only to see the world's best duke it out, but also to, I think, see a little bit different type of disc golf event than they might be used to and be able to bring their families and kind of hang out and feel, I guess, a little bit more casual in the way that they can take in the event.
Absolutely. Do you know what time the movie starts on Thursday?
I believe it's 7:30 Central Time.
Okay.
It's on the tickets, and we've got the details on our website at disnation.com for the Chains tickets.
And you mentioned $5 a ticket. I was under the impression it was $10 a ticket. What's going on there?
It's $10 the day of, $5 pre-sale.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
We're encouraging people to buy their tickets beforehand, and we're actually hoping to sell it out before we even get to that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that $5 is a deal to see what I believe is going to be one of the seminal moments in the history of disc golf. This movie could push us to that next level. So I did tell you I have one soft curveball for you, and I'll ask that question now. The Team Disc Nation, you've got Nate Doss and you've got Avery Jenkins, both on Team Disc Nation in opposite brackets, quadrants, so they could meet each other in the finals. If they meet each other in the finals, who will you be rooting for?
Well, that's a tough question. I think it's not only who am I rooting for, but who do we think would win? Clearly, you have to give the edge to the current world champion in Nate Doss. Avery, however, has actually been out and played the course at Twin Parks. Not the new course, but one of the existing courses out in Austin last fall, and we played a round out there. I think Avery's got a little bit longer arm, but it's like I said, it's really a lot there. There's going to be a lot of OB that comes into play, a lot of tight lies. So I think the question is who's the better strategy player, and I'm not entirely sure about that. I guess if I had to pick, I'd have to give the edge to the current world champion. But clearly, Avery is. He's a dangerous competitor, and I think he's got a lot of I wouldn't say pent up desire, but I know he's looking for a big win.
Well, Damon, I've got to say thank you very much for letting us interview you here on Warm Toast at the Players Cup. Thank you all for all the insight into the happenings that will be going on at the Players Cup, and for a little sneak peek behind the curtain as to what's been going on to get this thing ready.
Thanks for having me, Steve. We're looking forward to it, and I can't wait to see you out here in Austin soon.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.